Welcome to Mindset Facts. In this video, we'll explain 10 facts about how depression causes and how to face them in our daily lives. Let's dive right in. 1. Learned helplessness. Envision life as a roller coaster, where you're securely strapped in, but the sensation of control is elusive. Today, let's seize control of our destiny, one small action at a time. Instead of attempting to conquer the entire mountain in one colossal leap, let's dissect massive tasks into manageable steps. Each small action represents a triumph, a declaration that you possess the ability to sculpt the course of your journey. Breaking things into easy pieces is indeed the most effective method to tackle the challenges in our lives. 2. Being stuck in negative thoughts. We've all experienced the dance with negativity, but what happens when that rhythm becomes an endless loop? Today, let's change up the dance floor. Negative thoughts, those unwelcome guests, tend to overstay their welcome, casting a shadow over the vibrant colors of our mental landscape. The good news is, we have the power to change the tune. In the symphony of our minds, identifying and swapping out negative thoughts with positive affirmations is a game changer. It's about recognizing when the self-doubt melody starts playing and orchestrating a harmonious shift. Enter mindfulness meditation, a powerful rhythm that roots us in the present, helping us quiet the noise of negativity and focus on the sweet melody of the now. 3. Feeling depleted. Picture life as a grand stage where you're the main act, but suddenly, the spotlight dims, and exhaustion takes over. Now, let's bring that spotlight back. Feeling depleted, whether from the never-ending demands at work or life's constant stress, is something many of us can relate to. But here's the trick: self-care is the encore that keeps us moving forward. Activities like exercise, spending quality time with loved ones, or enjoying hobbies are the tools that bring us back to life. It's not just a luxury, it's a necessity to keep the spotlight shining on our life's stage. 4. Lack of motivation. Ever had those days when even the things you usually enjoy feel like a struggle because you just can't find the motivation? It's a common experience. But here's the thing, motivation isn't an all-or-nothing deal. It's more like tending to a fire, especially when it feels like the flames are fading. Now, let's talk about achievable goals, a game changer in the motivation game. Instead of facing a big, overwhelming goal, we break it down into doable steps. Imagine planning a trip with lots of little celebrations along the way. These steps are not just tasks, they're like small victories, and they're the magic that brings the motivation back to life. Think of it as collecting wins on your journey. Each completed task, no matter how small, is a win worth celebrating. These wins become like your buddies through the highs and lows of life, making the tough moments feel a bit more manageable. So, let's enjoy the journey, cheer for those small wins, and watch as motivation becomes not just a little spark but a powerful flame that lights the way. 5. Biased memory. Memories are the stories we tell ourselves about our lives. Sometimes, these stories can be negative and focus on the trials we've faced, rather than the triumphs. This can cast shadows on our self-perception and make us feel worse about ourselves. But we have the power to change this. We can curate a narrative that uplifts us and focuses on our accomplishments. To do this, we need to take a step back and look at our memories objectively. We should try to focus on the positive aspects of our lives and the things we've achieved. By doing so, we can create a more uplifting and empowering narrative for ourselves. 6. Schema. Imagine our minds as architects, constructing the blueprints through which we interpret the world. Today, let's redesign the schematics. Schemas, the lenses through which we see and understand, can sometimes be tinted with negativity, shaping our thoughts and actions. In this grand reconstruction project, let's view the world through a lens that amplifies the hues of possibility rather than dampening the colors of potential. Let's not only reflect but also shape a more positive and resilient version of ourselves. 7. Pursuing unattainable goals. Goals are like a compass that guides us on our journey, but sometimes the destination can feel like a mirage. When this happens, it's important to redefine our quest. Pursuing unattainable goals, such as perfection, can turn our journey into a labyrinth of disappointment. But within the labyrinth, there's a map to more realistic destinations. The pursuit becomes not just about reaching the destination, but reveling in the journey. Let's embark on a recalibrated quest, where success isn't confined to the summit but is woven into the fabric of every stride we take. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. 8. Per problem-solving ability. Our brains are like puzzle solvers, but sometimes we can't seem to find all the pieces. This can make us feel helpless and frustrated. But don't worry. You don't have to solve the puzzle alone. There are many people who can help you find the missing pieces and put them together. By seeking assistance, you can make all the difference and solve the puzzle in no time. 9. Lack of social support. Life is a journey meant to be shared, but what happens when the path feels lonely? We build bridges. A lack of social support can lead to feelings of isolation, but we have the power to construct bridges that connect us. Let's cultivate meaningful connections with friends, family, and colleagues, individuals who become our emotional anchors. They are the ones we turn to in times of turbulence, transforming moments of solitude into shared triumphs. 10. Chronic stress. Stress is like an unwelcome party crasher in our lives. Chronic stress, the persistent intruder, can cast shadows over both our physical and mental well-being. To deal with stress, the first step is to identify the sources of stress. Then, we can deploy coping mechanisms such as exercise, meditation, and deep breathing to help us manage it. Let's embark on a journey of stress management, where we kick stress out and reclaim the spotlight of our lives. Thanks for joining us on Mindset Facts. If you found these insights helpful, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and stay tuned. Your support means a lot. See you next time.